here with Half Dozen Customs. We left off the other night with rounding these corners in here. We did get the tailgate put back on. You guys didn't get to see that. I shut the cameras off, and then we ended up putting that back on. That came out awesome. What a difference that made. So, and then today I came out here and we got one of the cables installed. That came out great. I'm super happy with it. You know, we saw everything's just tacked in place now. It's just kind of mocked up. But we got it in there. We're gonna put a cover over this. I'm actually gonna use this. I made a bunch of these pieces that we use to make the curve on the outside. And we're just going to use one of those to go over that bolt. That way it matches everything else that we did. We're gonna also use them to curve the insides here on both sides. So that way it's all curved. To me, I think curved looks more appealing to the eye. It looks a little more professional than just a cutout square box. So we're gonna try and keep everything round. So that came out really nice. Right now that screw up there's just screwed into the bedside. I still gotta drill the hole out bigger, and we gotta drop a bolt in there and weld the bolt in. But that came out really good. It's level. I put the level on it. We are right on the mark there. Inside it looks good. That cable is off of the wall, so we don't have to worry about it like rubbing the paint off after years of use. So it's close, but we're not touching. So you know, we'll have to see once we get primer and bed liner and everything on it like that. But you know, because it is quite close, but you know, if we're not touching now, that's a plus. So the only thing is that this either needs to go up a little bit, or we need to take a little bit off of the bottom of this guy, just because it's really close to this when we shut. But I'm gonna, you know, we still gotta cap this bolt here, and we're gonna round this piece. This will get cut off even with the bed. We'll get it all welded up, and then we'll just have a nice little round hump right there that's nice and clean looking. And once we get that cleaned up, we might be okay with that. I don't know, we'll have to see. But what we're gonna work on right now is we gotta make this side match. I've already got it marked out. I've measured it several times. I've measured it from here to there and from there to there, and I've measured the box, and I think we were right on the money there. This is going to be the tough part of making it match, because if it doesn't match perfect, you know, that cable will get tight before this one does, and it'll be loose, or this one will be tight before that one does, and that one will be loose. We need them to get it tight at the exact same time.
Giggity.
They have to. This tailgate has no flex in it. I mean, right to left, no flex. So it's not like, you know, this one will catch and then this side will drop down a little lower till that one catches. It's not going to work like that. They have to be in the exact same spot. So when we go to do this side, I think I'm gonna leave a little adjustment in the bolts that get welded in before we weld everything solid. We'll make it so that there's a little bit of adjustment so we can go up and down or right or left with them, to where we can get it so that cable is exactly taut when this one is, before we weld everything up. But I think that's it for explanation for the moment. And let's get to cutting that out. So thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoy the video. There's too much vibration for you guys. I gotta move you back over here. Sorry, I tried to give you guys an up-close personal view. Okay, my buddy that owns a truck stopped by, checked out everything that we got done so far on this tailgate. He seemed happy with it, so that's good. And he brought me a couple of, these are the bolts for the top part of the strap. The bolts that I'm currently using are off of my truck. I had looked everywhere to find these. Like, I found them on eBay because I still need them for my truck. So I was using them for this one for mock-up, but these needed to go back in my truck. So we needed to get another set of them. These I was able to find no problem. They actually have these with it's like a button head with the Torx on it, so that's what I'm going to order for these. Be a little bit cleaner of a look instead of just having a 10mm nut sticking out. But these up here, you can't just order them. Like these, you can order these through, you know, Napa or whatever. So, but these top ones you can't. I found some on eBay. And the ones that I found on eBay, like they took the picture from this side. So I couldn't see what this side looked like to see if it was the right bolt. It looked like it was, but couldn't tell really from the picture that they posted. And they were $25 a piece. My buddy that owns this truck, he actually looked them up and got the part number from Ford, $75 for the two. So he went to the junkyard and pulled those off the truck, and he brought them up to the counter or whatever, and they said take them. So he got those for free. So that's awesome. Mine's been painted black. These have not. They're still the bare metal look. I will probably end up scuffing those up, and they'll get painted blue, just so that they don't stand out like a sore thumb. But yeah, so that was cool. He brought those by. He checked everything out, said everything looks awesome. He seemed happy. He was taking pictures of it, so that's a good thing. When he's taking pictures, he digs it. So, but it is now, it's 10 o'clock. It's getting kind of chilly in here. So, I'm gonna finish just cutting this last little bit out that I was in the middle of cutting when he stopped by. And then I'm gonna call it a night. Tomorrow's another day. I think tomorrow's supposed to be a nicer day. I think it's supposed to be like mid-50s tomorrow, so it should be a nice day to come out here and knock out some more of this, and you know, hopefully, you know, get a little bit closer to wrapping this tailgate up. So making sure my compressor was on. I always forget. So we got this side cut out, grinded down, ready to go. So tomorrow we'll cut out some angle iron. Take some measurements off of this one, figure out exactly where it was that I drilled my hole, try and get the hole in the exact same spot. So yeah, that's about it. You guys seen me blow out right there at the end of the hole, end of the things. So when they welded this top piece, you know, we capped these, so these are closed at the top and the bottom, so there's no way that me cutting and blowing in there like blew it all the way around. Like it ends and it ends. So whatever we just did was contained right here in this section. So that's a good thing, because you know, I was when I very first started cutting, I was like, oh, I gotta remember to blow that out so that it's not like all throughout there. And it was like, oh yeah, it's capped. So, but anyway, so I think that's it for me tonight. Tomorrow we'll pick up at where we left off and try and get this other side of this tailgate swinging. So I know it was kind of a short video. We didn't really get to do too much because my buddy stopped by, but anyways, I'm out. I'll see you guys later. Oh.